Welcome everybody. This is a YouTuber, Facebook land, Facebook world. It's like I just want to talk about the news and let everybody know that it's not really Christian there. Of course, I've been looking at the other profiles in YouTube there, such as Flint Truth there. Unfortunately, that Christian is kind of compromised since one of his posts where he said well, I'm not a flat earther, but I'm not for a flat earther, then I'm not really against her. Flint Truth there, if you're really not going to make a solid stand on where you stand on the Word of God there, really have no business promoting and preaching the gospel there, since you have a really adequate standard on what principles you stand for. The thing is, with Alvin there, since he's grasping with this other false teaching there with Calvinism there, once saved, always saved there, which is also a fallacy. You too are compromised too as well. The thing is, with the North, features the magic, exploring the magic and symbolism of the ancient New Year's traditions, from Babylonian rituals to the Norse Yule, and uncovering timeless human connections. Of course, the clock strikes 12 midnight, and the champagne flutes clink, and the modern New Year's celebration often feels like glittering blur and revelry. Of course, a lot of people will be intoxicated there as well. Many of them will be kissing strangers and someone they don't really know. But it's just like a blurry mess there. But getting on to this chaos, the New Year's can be far more than just fleeting a moment there, and a non-pagan calendar. And deeply, it's ingrained human instinct to seek order amidst the chaos, and to mark the passage of time with matter. Or the Babylonian there, the echo to the order in the chaos. More than 4,000 years ago, the Babylonians ushered in the new year, cheering during the month of Nisan, which is really the month of March and April, when the first Greek shoots of barley signaled the rebirth of the land. And Atu festival, stretching over 12 days, was no mere celebration of the agricultural cycle. It was a cosmic reboot, to say the least, a ritualized drama where the Norse believed that this period was imbued with powerful energies, making it It's like making it time for oath making and like forging of bonds. Of course, like the modern pagan practices echoed of the past. Of course, like today, mainly many modern pagans and Wiccans draw inspirations from these ancient traditions, allowing them to complementary sensibilities, cleansing rituals such as smudging with the sage or salt, or performing to banish negative energies. But it's a divination tools like tarot cards, and the runes are used. But getting back to the Norse god, which is there, which I'll probably be going in there. Because with the Romans, calendars, reflections of the Roman Empire, where the New Year's was reimagined, makes Julius Caesar's sweeping calendar reform in 45 BCE, which is January. He named named the month after Janus, a two-faced god of the beginnings and transitions. Because of the month of the reflections and amputation was with one face looking back and at the past there, while the other was gazing forward and into the future. The god of Janus embodied the duality of the human experiences there. But I digress there. Well, this is a picture of the goddess Janus there, which January is named after the Roman gods Janus there. But in retrospect there, the Romans celebrated the calends of January with a mixture of public pomp and private intention. Of course, offerings of honey, dates, and crims known as strain were also exchanged, the symbolizing the sweetness and the prosperity for the new of the year ahead. Of course, laurel branches adorned the homes. That was believed to carry the promise of victory and renewal. Of course, in a world where the personal and political were also often intertwined, where citizens made vows. Where they made vows of hope. Of course, as we step into the new year, perhaps the greatest magic lies in recognizing we are part of this timeless continuum there, because in our resolutions and rituals, whether ancient or modern, and we continue to seek order, meaning, and the spark of the divine, and in doing so, we honor the past while crafting the future, brimming with possibility. Yeah, really, of course, getting back in focus there. You should absolutely not be listening to these charlatans at all, let alone sending money to them. Because their hypocrisy, it's just like so vast and so overwhelming there that a lot of these people hide behind their good works. Or, the thing is well, yeah, look how many brought on into Christ. Or, even though them themselves are ravaging wolves, preying on the weak and gullible. As well with New Year's, that's probably the philosophy of the Norse gods, the god of Janus. Or these false gods will not absolutely save you. Of course, you got the birthday of Nimrod, which is December 25th. Of course, Nimrod, Semiramis, and Tammuz. They're all started so architects of this Babylonian underground religion there, which it's pretty much disguised as counterfeit Christianity there. These people are just so hypocritical that it's absolutely unbelievable. And I detect a pattern how it goes there. How it goes is yeah, I met this there got engaged to this one lady there. She's my fiance, but I'm not gonna be showing her on the camera or my videos or channel. Then what's a couple months later, they're married, they do a whole 180 there, start showing them on camera there. It's just they're just so hypocritical, and they expand on their hypocrisy that they even involve their kids in this, their children in their hypocrisy there. Of course, they expand on their deception. Well, I'm not gonna be showing my children or kid they're too. Yep, you guessed it. They're showing doing their whole 180 there on what they said there in the first place. They're hypocrites. You got these serial adulterers, these serial liars. These people even back even Apostle Paul back in the Galatians there. With anybody they're telling you another gospel, and that's the not gospel at all. There, let them be accursed. It's in the book of Galatians there. Even Jesus himself there said there'll be false Christs and false apostles are among us during the last days. My name is William Josky. Remind you to check the money tree. Share this video far and wide, and don't forget to subscribe.